Now then, so back out after too long, way too long. It was a bit nicer the last time I came out for a camp, but I actually prefer this weather anyway. I like to test myself, I like to test my gear. I'm at Hawes Water Reservoir and I'm going to do a solo wild camp at Blea Water. Last time I was out, I did the camp at Small Water, which was lovely. So I thought I'll try the other one, which isn't too far away from the first, and spend the night there. It's really quiet. It's a Tuesday. I purposely took a day off work through the midweek because I knew it'd be quiet. So hopefully I'll have the place to myself. In terms of the weather, it's really cloudy, really claggy. You'll see from the video, you'll see from the pictures. There's a little bit of wind. It's not too bad at the moment, but I expect it to get a bit worse the higher up we get. But as I say, yeah, lovely. I love autumn, almost winter camping. Perfect, nice and tranquil. I've got a new tent to try out tonight. The Wild Country, I think it's pronounced Panacea 2. Haven't used it yet. Been talking about getting a new tent for ages, so I finally got one a couple of months ago. But this has been the first time being able to get out to use it. So I'm on my way up now, and I'll stop in if I see something interesting. That was a lion up there then. A mountain lion? Nah, it's probably just a dock, isn't it? So irrespective of the crappy weather, I'm really enjoying this walk. It's really quiet. Haven't seen anyone other than a couple of people in the car park. I think I might have to pitch up a little bit early because the rain's on and off, and it's certainly forecast to rain from about 4 p.m. onwards. We're not far from that. So I think I've just got this little bit of a ridge here to go up, and then Blea Water's behind that. Yeah. Oh. Forget how good it is. As I say, I haven't been out since about May or June. It's Halloween. I hope nothing scary happens tonight. Right, one last push, and then I'll get back to you when I'm at the Tarn. So did a good walk, or half a walk around the Tarn. Not many places, to be honest with you, other than those on the main path. So I've come off the path a little bit, and I'm going to go somewhere here. So time to get set up. There she goes. Wild country, Panacea 2. Oh, my hands are freezing. That was a bit of a struggle, to be honest with you. Struggled to find a decent pitch. I'm almost certainly on a slope there. The Tarn's just over there. That's obviously where it come from. So we are off the track a bit. Gonna get myself some water and then look to get some dry clothes on. Make a cup of coffee or something. See you in a bit. The clag just starting to lift a little bit now. Just a little bit. There I am over there. Not the most discreet pitch, but in the morning I'll have a view right down that valley. Hopefully see some type of sunrise. We'll see. Just going to get some fresh water. I'm in, and as you can probably hear, the rain just got that little bit worse, so that's good timing. Oh, it is cold, my hands are freezing. My gloves from today are soaking. Thankfully I've got a couple of spare sets for tonight. Just in terms of what I've got with me today, Cedar Summit Ethelite Extreme. As you can see, it's quite a bulky sleeping mat, but the R value is about 6, I think, so that should keep me nice and warm. I've got my sleeping bag. I forgot what one it is, so I'll show you that later, because as I say, I've forgotten. Got all of my spare clothes, down jacket, down pants, charger, some electrical stuff. I've got my double foil mat, which I need to get down soon because the floor is freezing. My food out there, my water's out there, water filter, my wee bottle. Got my little table to put my stuff on, and I think just me cook kit. It looks massive, that, because I've got a gas stove and I've brought the Panacea fuel stove because I might start using that in the future. So I'm going to try both of them tonight, subject to being able to use the Trangia. I don't really want to use it in the new tent. So that's it really. Gonna get myself set up, get these wet clothes off, get some dry clothes on, and then see how we go from there. Check in shortly. Let me tell you this, no matter how much of a knobhead you look with these down clothes on, they make the world of difference. Oh, look like a proper marshmallow man. Oh, it's so good. I'm so warm now. Oh, got a pair of gloves on. The temperature has dropped a little bit out there. It's just starting to go dark now, so what time would that be? About 5:30. Maybe a bit earlier. Whew. There we go. Right, I'm going to sort me, the rest of my gear out and get a coffee or a hot chocolate on the go. Welcome back. So I'm all set up now. Mat's pumped up, sleeping bag's out. The sleeping bag is the Mountain Equipment Helium. I forgot the name. Now it's time to make some food. I've got a selection of Wayfarer meals, chocolate bars, crisps, hot chocolate, brandy. Put some of that in the hot chocolate. I did bring the Trangia stove, but I did say to myself I'd only use it if we were outside. I don't really want to use it in the tent, so I won't be using that. However, I bought this soldering mat to cook the Trangia on, to use the Trangia on, so I'll just use that for the gas stove. This is a new pot I bought recently, much bigger pot, because I want to start cooking some proper food. These Wayfarer foods meals are nice, but getting a bit bored of them, so I want to start cooking some nice foods and getting steaks and stuff. Just in terms of the Trangia, whoever hasn't got one, nifty little stove. I also bought this pot stand that goes, it's like crisscrosses on top of it. But as I said, I'm not using that tonight, unfortunately. And I brought some bioethanol oil, but I can't use that. So it will be back to, I've just got shite everywhere here. It's my stove. My little faithful BRS stove. It's tiny. Probably too small actually. I was looking at a Soto Windmaster recently, but I thought, oh, I'll get the Trangia instead. But I do really need another gas stove, so that's the plan. Right, I'm going to filter some water using the B3, which I haven't used yet, and then I'll bring you back when there's something more exciting than me talking a load of shite. See you in a bit. So, I've had my tea, I've had a hot chocolate, I've been outside, it's pissing down, and cloudy. You can't see nothing, no stars. So I think tonight's going to be an early night. See you in the morning. Morning. Oh, that was a bit of a rough one. I'm waking up through the night. Well, the rain didn't stop. Oh, it's still going now. The temp did okay. Quite a bit of condensation now. I wonder what it would be like in the summer. I can feel the moisture on my sleeping bag. The sleeping bag looks quite wet actually. Really wet. That's something I'm going to have to think about in the future. But kept the rain out, that's the main thing. It's 7 o'clock, so I think I'm going to have coffee. Hopefully see if we can get a little patch when the rain goes off. Pack up and go home. Catch you in a bit. So I'm going to eat my food, I'm going to drink my coffee, and then I'm going to pack away and I'll check in before I go home. There we go. A very boggy Leave No Trace. The weather's worse than yesterday, so you can see how much rain we've had. Look at all of the water coming down. I think I'll do one last check-in before I get back, and that's it. Let's get back to the car. Very much flooded. Looks like I'm getting wet feet on the way home. God, we had a lot of rain last night. Still coming too. God, it's not today I've come. All done. Back at the car park now. Another adventure ticked off the list. Anyway, see you on the next one. My hands are freezing. My friends ask me, you know, and my family, why'd you do it? Why'd you go wild camping? Unless you've been, it's hard to explain.